Hey guys, I hope all are doing well. So I'm back from my Ladakh ride. Usually people make this content before they go on a ride, but I'm making this content after I've come back from the ride. So this is the bike that I took for the ride, Apache 200. It's from November 2020, and it was super light and fragile for me to handle it in any situation, whether I'm tired, hurt, or sleepy or anything. So that is the reason why I picked up Apache for my Ladakh ride and not my Scrambler or my Himalayan. And this already is touring ready. I've done a lot of tours on this. It has got a Domina 400 handle for better riding posture. I got the saddle stays installed. These are custom saddle stays made and mounted on a custom Domina 400 modified rack for this Apache of mine. There are videos for this on my channel, so you can browse the Apache playlist and check it out. And of course, I had this 40 liters top box from ASG on my bike, and I'd carried my office laptop because I had to, support in case of emergency. So my office laptop and certain gadgets were inside this. Being completely waterproof and all, it protected my laptop really well. Now let's go upstairs and let me explain to you what all clothes and other baggage did I carry, what mistakes did I do, so that you do not face the same. Of course, there'll be a detailed video on service of this Apache, and that time I'll explain you what all issues we faced and how did we fix that stuff. So that I'll probably have it in a separate vlog. Now this is all the stuff that I want to show you. Not everything went to Ladakh and back, but they were on my ride some extent somewhere. Okay, so all this is the stuff, starting with what all did I wear. So most people know this is my helmet. This wasn't the action camera. Action camera was the Ace Pro, and it gave me a lot of trouble with the settings and all. This had got new cushions and all, the helmet. By the way, this is Nikko, and Nikko still gives service in terms of visor and all if you need. Shoes protecting me at the bottom were these Orazo waterproof. It rained heavily for first 2-3 days on the way, and while coming back on the last day at Malegaon for around 30-35 minutes. These are waterproof shoes and they protected me really well in terms of water. Rest, I didn't have any mishap anywhere, so I won't comment on the safety stuff. This is the Figo Sport seat. I had carried, assuming bums would give up at some point, but I didn't use it for the whole ride except for the last day where we did around 850 kilometers from Jhalawar to Pune. So only that day I used this. These are summer gloves from DSG, pretty old, and I lost one. You guys must have seen on many videos that I usually, sometimes put it on the visor, on the mirror, and one flew up in Jaipur city. And I didn't feel like going back because I was way tired on the last day. And these are waterproof gloves from, and kind of winter gloves from China, made by Ayanjia, and these are around like 6 or 7 years old. I'd ordered it from AliExpress. They served pretty well. I think the waterproof lining inside has now gone dead because I could feel water inside and some cold. Otherwise, I had this spare raincoat from Quecha, which I usually wear from top, and I had this Tivra raincoat which I'd worn at the start of the ride, but this is completely black in color, and I switched to Scala, which I'll show you in some time. This is a swing pant, but it is pretty thick and soft kind of stuff. It is kind of spongy, a little spongy at the bottom. So this is usually I wear on maximum of my rides below my riding pant, and below this time I wore undies from XYXX or whatever this is called. I picked it up from Amazon based on the feedback from some other riders, and this is the brand. They dry out pretty easily. They don't, the liners don't hurt you at the bottom, and pretty thin and smooth to wear. So I can leave links to this in the video description if you want. I had carried 6 of them, but I hardly used 3 because we used to wash and dry them. They used to dry out very fast. This is another swimming pant that I usually wear under my riding pant. This was a spare one. I used it only once or twice. Then this is a kamar patta or a stomach belt or a back belt, whatever you want to call it. It has got support here, here. The major metal support is over here. So I'd worn it throughout the ride almost, to safeguard my back from any sudden jerks or something. This had been advised to me by Sushant from SK Auto Care, because these guys, when they do endurance and fast rides, they always wear these, on long rides, they always wear this so that your back, your tailbone doesn't have certain jerks, certain pressure and all. And then I started using this since past 2-3 years. There are different kind of belts available in the market. So whatever suits you best, you can use that. Then I had carried 4 pairs of normal socks. I did not use 3, I used only 1. I carried these radar, I think these are compression socks, but not waterproof. I did not need any waterproof socks because my shoes are waterproof. Out of these 2 pairs, I used only 1 pair throughout. And then this is a balaclava from Tivra. I wore this for the maximum time whenever it was hot or rainy. These are local balaclavas purchased from Mumbai Pune highway, people standing and selling sunglasses and all this stuff. They're quite thick compared to the Tivra one. They're cotton ones. They absorb the sweat really well. And I've been using these for quite a few years now. And on this ride, I was wearing this left one continuously, removing it n number of times, and this stitches and all gave up. But otherwise, mostly in the cold and some of the rainy parts, I wore these to protect my head, keep my head a little warmer, more warmer, compared to the Tivra type of. I'm not saying Tivra is bad, but it's thin, and these protect me better in terms of keeping my head warm. Then I wore these 2 jerseys throughout almost. While going 4-5 days, I wore this. I used to wash it whenever possible, and otherwise I used to use my perfume to, a body spray to clear out the smell. This one is from 100 kmph, Stay Inspired, and this one is from the Viper Riders group. So both of these materials are dry fit. This one has a different edge, the arms, sleeves, and this one has a open arms kind of, or broader arms kind of. But I got lots more, but this is the most comfortable. This is the raincoat I switched to at, I think, on the first or the second day itself. We picked it up from Revsters Nashik. Why? Because I noticed other riders were passing in the heavy rains and all, and they were more visible, easily visible, obviously because of the neon color compared to the black in my Tivra. So this we purchased from Revsters Nashik, and this performs really well even in heavy rains. Water did not enter my, or was not on my chest and all. Only at certain areas where you have this openings and all, that time only water used to enter. Otherwise, this one from Scala is really nice. I picked up another one from my son from Rider Studio in Wakad. So Vinay bhai se maine ek aur le liya. This is the jacket that I wore. It's DSG Air GT AIR or something, and I had won this in a lucky draw something, and it has got level 2 armors. I did not wear the chest armors because it makes the jacket way too heavy, and yeah, I didn't wear them. Otherwise, all around it has got level 2 armors, and this particular side, it protected me. Probably you must have seen it in the reel. A stone fell from the mountain. I was 10 feet away from the mountain. I was climbing up the mountain, and the stone fell and it hit on my rightmost edge. You will still see a slight swelling. This is where it hurt. It kind of cut and passed out. Basically, if this armor inside over level 2 armor over here, if it was not there, and if the stone would have been a little towards the right, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters towards the right, I would have had a broken hand. Then is this again a DSG pant. It is pretty old, but it is kind of waterproof, not completely waterproof. It has only 2 air vents over here, 2 big pockets over here, and I think otherwise C level 1 or basic hip armors and knee armors in it. Right now they are out because I had washed this pants and all this stuff, so armors have not been inserted as yet. And this is otherwise a local raincoat pant that I carried, but I did not use it anyway because we did not face that very heavy rains.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective.